Yo, what's up, Richard Albert, Sir Ryan, at kung sino man yung nanonood nito. So, may binigay assignment sa atin sa Sir Ryan na gumawa ng reaction video. Reaction video talaga. So, yung pinapa-reaction video ni Sir is about 2 API. So, bago tayo tumalakay ng mas malalim, kung i-explain ko kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng API muna. Yung API is application programming interface, which in this case hindi naman siya programming interface, pero nasa API siya. Bakit? Ang API, it generates from input to output. Ayun yung ginagawa ng APIs natin mostly. Tapos, bakit tinawag na API? Nasa online naman to. Syempre, may code pa rin yan. It generates and then generates an output based on your input. Di nga lang siya katulad ng mga API natin sa pag-code, tulad ng VS Code Studio, tulad ng Eclipse, tulad ng NetBeans at PyCharm, at kung ano-ano pang API na pang programming. Dito, it is made for a specific task. So, bago yan, start muna natin yung recording sa ating PC. So, ayan. First up, we have here the speech note. Ano nga ba ginagawa ng speech note? So, pag pinindot down natin to, wait lang. Bago yan, explore muna natin. Dito sa settings, may dark theme. Kailangan natin ng premium version yan, word count. Ito yung hide and show panel. Pwede ka rin mamili kung ano ang preference mo. So far, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 na languages. Then, to start up, meron dito mga recent notes, kung anong ginawa, kung may ginawa ka na bang notes dito. We have here send these notes. Then we have here upload as Google Drive, upload as file, document, and save session. Pwede rin natin siyang i-print, pwede rin tayo mag-zoom in, zoom out. So here may mga specific cases like period, comma, question mark, colon, semicolon, exclamation mark or point, dash or hyphen, new line, new paragraph, open parenthesis, close parenthesis, smiley face at sad face. So far, may kulang ba sa ating keyboard? Meron. Wala dito yung nagamit na dito? Ganun? Braces. Ayun, braces. Wala siyang braces. And then, wala siyang dash. Wala siyang dash. And dash and hyphen niya, ganito. Minus. So, paano kung may application na like plus or minus, i-spell lang niya yung plus or minus dyan. Hindi siya magkakaroon ng plus or minus din. Kasi, ano pa ba ang kulang? Parenthesis naman, good. Yun lang, so far. Yung end na na tawag dito, short version, hindi na sinama dito. So, first up, we gonna start now. You just click the mouse and then it will generate text based on your input. Pero pag tinagalog natin to, medyo may kamalian pa siya kasi hindi recognize ang Pilipino. Bakit hindi recognize? Hindi natin alam kung sino yung gumawa. So, ayun, tingnan natin yung ma-generate na text dito. Tapos, papakita naman sa inyo yung sumunod na API na kasama rin dito sa speech notes. Tingnan natin, wait lang. So, ayan, nakapag-generate na ng code dito. So, we just post the mic. Then, we go to here. To text-to-speech. Yan. You just copy-paste the text you gathered from speech notes. Yung sinabi natin kanina, pakinggan ngayon natin siya.
You just click the mouse and then it will generate text based on your input. But Magalog, not into my Jamaica. Mali and Pasha, as saying they recognize, and Filipino buried in the recognize, designating a lamppost. I'm continuing. So I went in and human-generated text ditto typos. Paprika Tournament Senior Young Simona API now somewhere in this speech. Notes in another in with them. So I end up like generating an ankle detail. So we just post the MIC. Then we go to the.
So ayun, nakita na natin kung paano gumagana yung dalawa nating API. So may dalawang tanong dito na iniwan. How does it help your workplace or your school? First up, yung interface nito is kinda great. Bakit? Pag nasa meeting tayo, for example, nagtuturo yung teacher mo, pwede tong mag-generate ng text sa, kunyari magkakaroon kagad ng subtitles. Doon, pwede mo rin natin siyang ma-review. Kunyari, gumawa ka ng notes, play mo lang yan. Generate ng, ang hindi lang masyado natin magigets kung yung Tagalog or purely Tagalog yung salita ng teacher natin. Bakit? Kasi as we know, di siya ganon ka user-friendly or ka alam sa Tagalog. So, sa workplace naman, for example, yung sinabi ko kanina, ikaw yung teacher, natuturo ka. Mas maintindihan ng students mo kasi may subtitles. Sa ibang workplace naman, example, nasa Senado ka. Or yung mga kailangan ng nasa judge. You can do this and then yung mga manually transcription na tinatype pa ng mga tao doon sa office nila, mapapadali nito yung trabaho nila. So, ang business value, going on to the second question, what is the business value of this API? Ang API na to ay siguro would make more adaptations. Pag nagkaroon ng more adaptations to, for example, binili siya ng Google Meet, Zoom, at other meeting oriented or meeting goal na application would help it like grow on stocks. Mas tataas to kasi pag nag-i-improve ang machine, feeling ko machine learning lang naman ang dito, ang pinaghuhugutan ng pag-generate ng text ng API na to. So, the more on it progresses, mas mapapadali. For example, you just need mas mapaparami yung gumagamit, mas mag-bloom ang kanyang business value. Pag madaming gumagamit ito, mas pero dito, wala pa siyang masyadong interface, maaari siyang ma-improve. Dito, So, ayun lang ang aking reaction dito. The more improvement of this website, the more business value. Once again, an API is a input, process, output system used on generating our input. Then we have the workplace value and school value are using it as a transcription or easy note taking on classes. Yun lang ang aking reaction video.